Hey, welcome to EmpowerHer Pages. I'm Carie, the founder of EmpowerHer Pages. If you are new to my channel, EmpowerHer Pages is a channel that focuses on inspiring, motivating, and empowering millennial women to become the best version of themselves. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm glad that you are here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. You could be on anybody else's channel, but you're here. Thank you. So what I want to talk about today is overthinking. I'm tired of overthinking. Overthinking is one of the hardest things I think that I struggle with, is just thinking too much into things. And it can look different for everyone. I wish that I had a I don't give a attitude, but I don't, you know? And sometimes I do replay the thoughts in my head. I do replay the things that get said. I've replayed scenarios in my head. And should I do it all the time? No. Do I do it all the time? Yes. Am I sitting here trying to tell everyone that we need to be perfect and that we don't overthink and that we need to be like robots? No. It is something that some of us struggle with. And I want to do this video as a quick pep talk to let some of you know that there's nothing wrong if you overthink, if you struggle with overthinking, because we all struggle with it. I struggle with it. As I sit here trying to get my feet wet in this YouTube world, I am struggling with the overthinking as well. And in order for us to stop, right, in order for us to kind of, build that muscle and get better at it, we have to start believing in ourselves. And that's why every time I get on here, I thank you guys for just following the channel or subscribing to the channel. And I thank the people who are following me on Instagram and on Facebook, because it's not easy. We all overthink ourselves in different aspects of what we do. And that is something that we continue to work on day to day, day in and day out. And I say that this is what motivated me to do EmpowerHer Pages, to start EmpowerHer Pages, to help women like me who struggle with the overthinking, who need somebody in their corner to tell them, keep going, you got this. Because a big part of it is believing in ourselves, right? We had to learn to be our biggest cheerleaders when it comes to overthinking, when it comes to self-doubt, when it comes to lack of self-confidence. We have to really, really, really hold ourselves down. And that's not easy, because we have good days and we have bad days, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the biggest part is I want to share with you and teach you is consistency. I know I'm not the only one that will talk to you about the different steps and the different things that can help you, like visualization, affirmations, writing things down. Listen, those things may work for some, but they don't work for all. You have to find out what works for you. But I will say this, the biggest thing that does work is consistency. The biggest thing that does work is showing up for yourself, which is why I said first if things and foremost is believing in yourself. In order for some of us to be doing the things we are today, like myself, in order for me to be sitting here talking to you, it required me to believe in myself. When I started this journey, I wanted to start it faceless. I did not want to be seen. And that was something that I definitely struggled with. And I had to make a decision and say, you know what? In order to connect with the people, they need to see that I am a human. I'm a person just like them. And I have to connect with you all. And that is why I'm here, because I think we learn so much more from the people that look like us, the people that experience the things that we've experienced and gone through the thing. Those are the people that we learn from. I'm over here getting tongue-tied on my words, bear with me. But those are the people that we learn from, because they've been there. We've all been there. And I'm a big believer on wisdom. I think we learn from those who had made the same mistakes. And I think we also learn through experience. So it's so important that, I keep it real with you and I show up 100%. And that authenticity is really what makes us who we are. And it's not easy. Sometimes we do overthink ourselves. None of us are perfect. Even the people that we see that are the most confident and are at that point that we want to be at. At one point in time, they were where you were, right? At one point in time, I was where you were. And I had to learn. And like I said, I had to be consistent. And I had to show up for myself. in so many ways more than you know. And I had to do the work. So this is my little pep talk to all of you about, overthinking. We all do it. About learning to believe in yourself. You have to start doing that because that's how we show up for ourselves. So if you need somebody to be in your corner, give you that little pep talk and be that reminder that you need, I am here for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Especially my millennial ladies, right? Because we've gone through a lot. This is my small moment for the reason why I decided to specifically focus on millennial women. If you were born in 1982 to, I want to say, if I get this wrong, somebody can correct me in the comments, to 1995, you are part of this crew. You are here. You are in the right spot. You are here. We have gone through so many changes. We have seen so many things. When I started out, I did not have a flip phone, not even. I had a little Nokia phone. I wish I can show you guys somewhere up here and put it in there so that you can see. And now I have a phone that has no buttons. So my millennial women, we have been through it all. We have seen what it is like for the women to go from being in the household to the working woman. So that is why this space is for us. We've been here, we've been through it. And, when they see us overthinking, when they see us, over processing, going through things, they need to understand that, we've gone through the changes. We've been through a lot to get here, to be who we are today. So that's my little rant and my little pep talk for you. Again, I will end this with the message of saying, just keep believing in yourself. Just keep showing up for yourself. And it's okay if you overthought today and you still overthink it tomorrow. But again, believe in yourself and keep going with consistency and you can do it.